Energy. It's an invisible force that shapes our world. We can't see it, but we see its effects everywhere. The lights in our homes, the cars on our streets, the phones in our hands, all powered by energy. It fuels our industries, connects us globally, and drives our modern way of life. Without energy, our world would grind to a halt. But how often do we stop and think about where this energy comes from? How is it generated, and what are the consequences of our choices? This essay delves into the fascinating world of energy production, examining its evolution from fossil fuels to renewable sources. Imagine waking up one morning to a world without energy. No lights flicker on, no coffee brews, no cars start. Your phone, a lifeless brick, the internet, silent. This scenario, while uncomfortable to imagine, underscores the vital role energy plays in our lives. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to sleep, we interact with energy in countless ways. The food we eat, the clothes we wear, the buildings we inhabit, all require energy for production and transport. Energy enables us to work, learn, communicate, and enjoy countless aspects of modern life. Our dependence on energy is undeniable. But this dependence comes at a cost. The way we produce and consume energy has profound implications for our planet and its future. The sources of energy that power our world are diverse, each with its own advantages and disadvantages. For centuries, fossil fuels, coal, oil, and natural gas have reigned supreme. These carbon-rich resources, formed over millions of years, have fueled our industrial growth and propelled us into the modern era. However, the reliance on fossil fuels has come at a steep price. The burning of these fuels releases harmful greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, contributing to climate change, air pollution, and a host of other environmental problems. Recognizing the urgent need for cleaner and sustainable energy sources, the world is witnessing a gradual but significant shift toward renewable energy. Solar, wind, hydro, geothermal and nuclear power offer promising alternatives to fossil fuels. These sources harness the power of the sun, wind, water, Earth's heat, and the atom, providing clean and inexhaustible energy. This essay embarks on a journey through the world of energy, examining the past, present, and future of how we power our lives. We'll delve into the science behind different energy sources, analyze their impact on the environment, and explore the technological advancements shaping the energy landscape. From the depths of coal mines to the vast solar farms basking under the desert sun, we'll uncover the stories behind the energy that surrounds us. Join us as we navigate the complexities of energy production and explore the choices that will define our energy future. Energy, at its core, is the capacity to do work. It's the invisible force that sets objects in motion, changes temperatures, and powers our electronic devices. This fundamental concept underpins our understanding of the physical world, from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy. Think of a child playing on a swing. As the child swings back and forth, they are constantly transitioning between potential energy at the highest point and kinetic energy at the bottom of the arc. This transformation of energy is happening all around us, all the time. Consider a pot of water simmering on a stove. The heat from the stove, a form of thermal energy, is transferred to the water molecules, causing them to move faster and eventually boil. This transfer and transformation of energy are what allow us to cook our food, heat our homes, and power countless industrial processes. Energy manifests itself in various forms, including mechanical, thermal, chemical, electrical, and nuclear. Each form represents a different way in which energy is stored and transferred. For instance, the chemical energy stored in the bonds of gasoline molecules is released as heat and light when burned, powering our vehicles. Energy is not just an abstract scientific concept, it's the lifeblood of our modern world. It enables us to illuminate our cities, power our homes, and connect with people across continents. Without energy, our lives would be drastically different. resembling the lives of our ancestors from centuries past. From the satellites orbiting our planet to the medical devices that save lives, energy is essential for countless technologies and innovations that shape our world. It fuels our transportation systems, allowing us to travel long distances and connect with distant cultures. Energy facilitates communication, enabling us to share information instantly and bridge geographical divides. The food we eat, the clothes we wear, and the products we use daily all rely on energy for their production, transportation, and distribution. Energy powers the agricultural industry, enabling farmers to grow crops and raise livestock on a large scale. It fuels the manufacturing sector, driving the production of goods that range from smartphones to airplanes. While energy takes many forms, electricity stands out as the most versatile and widely used. It's the energy form we rely on most directly in our homes and workplaces. The reason? Electricity can be easily converted into other forms of energy, making it incredibly adaptable to a wide range of applications. Think about all the devices in your home that run on electricity: lights, appliances, electronics, heating and cooling systems. Each of these devices converts electrical energy into a different form to perform its specific function. A light bulb transforms electricity into light, a refrigerator uses it to create cold temperatures, and a computer converts it into light, sound, and processing power. The widespread use of electricity is made possible by a vast and complex infrastructure known as the power grid. This interconnected network of power plants, transmission lines, and transformers delivers electricity from the point of generation to homes, businesses, and industries across cities, states, and even countries. The journey of electricity from its source to the outlets in our homes is a fascinating one, involving multiple steps and sophisticated technologies. It all begins with a primary energy source, such as coal, natural gas, solar radiation, wind, or nuclear fuel. These primary sources are used to generate electricity at power plants, which are essentially large-scale energy conversion facilities. Inside a power plant, the energy contained within the primary source is harnessed to rotate turbines. These turbines, connected to generators, create a flow of electrons, electricity, through a process called electromagnetic induction. Once generated, the electricity is stepped up to very high voltages using transformers to minimize energy loss during transmission over long distances. The high-voltage electricity travels through a network of transmission lines, often suspended from tall towers, to substations located closer to populated areas. At the substations, the voltage is stepped down to a lower level before being distributed to homes and businesses through a network of distribution lines. For over a century, fossil fuels, coal, oil, and natural gas have dominated the global energy landscape. These carbon-rich resources, formed over millions of years from ancient plant and animal matter, have powered our industries, fueled our vehicles, and heated our homes. Their dominance stems from their relative abundance, ease of extraction, and high energy density. The process of generating electricity from fossil fuels typically involves burning them in large boilers to produce heat. This heat converts water into high-pressure steam, which then spins turbines connected to generators. The spinning motion of the turbines, driven by the force of the steam, induces a flow of electrons, electricity, through the generator. While fossil fuels have been instrumental in driving human progress, their extraction and combustion come with significant environmental consequences. The burning of fossil fuels releases greenhouse gases, primarily carbon dioxide, into the atmosphere, contributing to global warming and climate change. Moreover, the extraction processes, often involving mining and drilling, can disrupt ecosystems, pollute water sources, and release harmful pollutants into the air. Despite growing concerns about their environmental impact, fossil fuels continue to play a significant role in the global energy mix. Solar energy, the radiant light and heat from the sun, has emerged as a leading contender in the race to power our world with clean and sustainable energy. Unlike fossil fuels, solar energy is virtually inexhaustible, replenished daily by the sun's powerful rays. Solar power plants, equipped with thousands of photovoltaic cells, convert sunlight directly into electricity, harnessing the photovoltaic effect, the ability of certain materials to absorb photons of light and release electrons. Residential rooftops adorned with solar panels are becoming increasingly common, allowing homeowners to generate their own electricity, reduce their reliance on the grid, and even sell excess power back to utility companies. Solar energy is also gaining traction in remote areas and developing countries where access to traditional power grids is limited. Standalone solar systems can provide electricity for lighting, water pumping, and other essential needs. The cost of solar panels has dropped dramatically in recent years, making solar energy increasingly competitive with fossil fuels. Furthermore, advancements in solar technology, such as the development of more efficient solar cells and energy storage solutions, are further enhancing the viability of solar power as a primary energy source. As the world shifts towards cleaner energy alternatives, solar energy is poised to play a pivotal role in shaping a sustainable energy future. Wind energy, harnessed by majestic wind turbines towering over land and sea, offers another promising pathway to a cleaner energy future. These elegant structures, often grouped together in wind farms, convert the kinetic energy of wind into electricity. As the wind blows, it spins the blades of the turbines, which in turn rotate a generator, producing electricity. Wind energy is a clean and renewable energy source, producing no greenhouse emissions during operation. Unlike fossil fuel power plants, wind turbines do not require water for cooling, reducing the strain on freshwater resources. Moreover, wind farms have a relatively small footprint compared to other energy facilities, minimizing their impact on land use. Offshore wind farms, located in bodies of water, offer significant potential for harnessing the power of wind. Stronger and more consistent winds blow offshore, leading to higher energy yields. Advancements in offshore wind turbine technology, including floating platforms for deeper waters, are expanding the reach of wind energy into new frontiers. As wind energy technology continues to advance and costs continue to decline, wind power is poised to become an increasingly important player in the global energy landscape. Nuclear power, a source of both fascination and controversy, harnesses the immense energy stored within the nucleus of an atom. Nuclear fission, the process of splitting atoms, releases tremendous amounts of energy in the form of heat, which is then used to generate electricity. Nuclear power plants are highly efficient, capable of producing large amounts of electricity from relatively small amounts of fuel. Nuclear power offers several advantages as a source of electricity. Unlike fossil fuel power plants, nuclear reactors do not emit greenhouse gases during operation, making them a carbon-free energy source. Nuclear power plants also have a high capacity factor, meaning they operate at or near full power for a large percentage of the time, providing a reliable source of electricity. However, nuclear power also faces significant challenges. The disposal of radioactive waste, a byproduct of nuclear fission, remains a contentious issue. The risk of accidents, while rare, can have devastating consequences, as evidenced by the Chernobyl and Fukushima disasters. Public perception of nuclear power remains mixed, with concerns about safety, security, and the long-term management of radioactive materials. Hydropower, one of the oldest and most established forms of renewable energy, harnesses the natural flow of water to generate electricity. Hydroelectric power plants, often located on rivers or dams, utilize the gravitational force of water to spin turbines connected to generators. As water flows from a higher elevation to a lower elevation, its potential energy is converted into kinetic energy, driving the turbines and producing electricity. Hydropower is a clean and renewable energy source, emitting no greenhouse gases during operation. Hydroelectric dams can also provide flood control, irrigation water, and recreational opportunities. Furthermore, hydropower plants have a long lifespan, often operating for several decades with proper maintenance. However, hydropower is not without its drawbacks. The construction of large dams can have significant environmental and social impacts. Damming rivers can alter natural water flow patterns, affecting fish migration and aquatic ecosystems. Reservoirs created by dams can inundate land, displacing communities and submerging cultural heritage sites. Balancing the benefits of hydropower with its potential impacts is crucial for sustainable development. Beyond the prominent players in the renewable energy arena, other sources, while smaller in scale, hold significant potential for diversifying the energy mix and promoting sustainability. Geothermal energy taps into the Earth's internal heat, utilizing steam or hot water from underground reservoirs to generate electricity. Geothermal power plants operate on a similar principle to traditional thermal power plants, but instead of burning fossil fuels, they harness the Earth's natural heat. Biomass energy, derived from organic matter such as wood, crops, and agricultural residues, offers another pathway to sustainable energy production. Biomass can be burned directly to produce heat or electricity, or converted into biofuels like ethanol and biodiesel, which can power vehicles and other engines. Both geothermal and biomass energy offer unique advantages. Geothermal power plants provide a consistent and reliable source of electricity operating at high capacity factors. Biomass energy, on the other hand, provides a renewable alternative to fossil fuels in sectors that are difficult to decarbonize, such as transportation. As we strive for a more sustainable energy future, exploring and harnessing the full potential of these diverse energy sources will be crucial in our transition away from fossil fuels. The global energy landscape is a complex and dynamic tapestry woven from a diverse array of sources, each contributing to the energy that powers our world. From the fossil fuels that have fueled our industrial growth to the renewable sources that hold the promise of a cleaner future, the global energy mix reflects our dependence on energy, our technological advancements, and our evolving understanding of the environmental impact of our choices. Imagine a pie chart representing the world's total energy consumption. This chart, a snapshot of our global energy portfolio, reveals the proportions of different energy sources that contribute to meeting our insatiable demand for power. As of 2025, this pie chart paints a picture of a world still heavily reliant on fossil fuels, but with renewable energy sources steadily gaining ground. This global energy mix is not static, it's constantly evolving, influenced by a multitude of factors including technological advancements, economic trends, geopolitical events, and environmental policies. Understanding the current state of the global energy mix and the forces driving its transformation is crucial for navigating the challenges and opportunities of the global energy landscape. Fossil fuels, coal, oil, and natural gas have reigned supreme in the global energy mix for over a century. These carbon-rich resources have powered our industries, fueled our vehicles, and heated our homes. Despite environmental concerns, fossil fuels remain significant in the global energy mix. Coal is a major source of electricity, especially in industrializing nations. Oil powers transportation from cars to airplanes. Natural gas, seen as a cleaner alternative, is used for electricity, heating, and industry. Reliance on fossil fuels challenges climate change efforts. Burning fossil fuels releases greenhouse gases, contributing to global warming. Extraction and processing also cause air and water pollution, habitat destruction, and methane release. Amidst fossil fuel dominance, renewable energy offers hope. Solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal energy promise a sustainable future. Solar energy has grown exponentially, driven by lower costs and better technology. Vast solar farms and rooftop panels are now common. Wind energy has also seen remarkable growth with iconic wind turbines. Offshore wind farms harness stronger ocean winds. Hydropower continues to provide significant global electricity. Renewables are reshaping the energy landscape. The global energy mix is a patchwork quilt with regional variations. Different regions have distinct energy profiles. The Middle East relies heavily on oil and natural gas. Europe leads in renewable energy with ambitious climate goals. Asia balances economic growth with environmental sustainability. Tailored energy solutions are crucial for effective policies. A nuanced understanding of regional energy landscapes is essential. The global energy landscape reveals a tale of two worlds. Developed nations consume a disproportionate share of global energy. The US has high per capita energy consumption. Europe is more energy efficient but still high. Developing nations have lower per capita energy consumption. This disparity highlights ethical dimensions of global energy use. Developed nations bear greater responsibility for climate change. Developing nations need support for sustainable development. The path ahead, navigating the energy transition. The global energy landscape is transforming to address climate change. This transition requires a shift in energy production, distribution, and consumption. Decarbonizing the energy system means reducing greenhouse gas emissions. This includes phasing out coal, transitioning to electric vehicles, and improving energy efficiency. Expanding access to modern energy in developing nations is crucial. This involves investing in decentralized renewable systems and extending electricity grids. The energy transition is also a societal transformation. Promoting energy conservation and sustainable lifestyles is essential. Collaboration among governments, businesses, and individuals is key. Fossil fuels are remnants of ancient life, transformed into energy sources. They have fueled human civilization for centuries. Their abundance and affordability made them the cornerstone of industrial societies. The discovery of fossil fuels marked a turning point in history. Coal powered the Industrial Revolution. Oil drove the development of transportation. Natural gas gained prominence as a cleaner alternative. Fossil fuels enabled economic growth and technological innovation. However, this progress has environmental and social costs. Fossil fuel extraction and combustion have profound consequences. Coal is the most abundant fossil fuel. Its availability and low cost made it a major energy source. However, coal is the dirtiest fossil fuel. Coal mining can have devastating environmental impacts. Strip mining scars landscapes and pollutes waterways. Underground mining poses risks to miners and groundwater. Coal combustion releases a toxic brew of pollutants. These pollutants cause respiratory problems and contribute to global warming. The environmental costs have prompted a shift away from coal. Oil powers modern transportation systems. Its high energy density and versatility make it indispensable. However, oil extraction and consumption pose environmental challenges. Oil extraction risks spills and leaks, impacting ecosystems. Transportation of oil poses further risks of accidents. Oil combustion releases carbon dioxide, contributing to climate change. Refineries emit pollutants, affecting air and water quality. Natural gas is seen as a cleaner alternative to coal and oil. Its combustion releases fewer pollutants. However, natural gas extraction and transportation pose risks. Hydraulic fracturing raises concerns about groundwater contamination. Natural gas is not a long-term solution for sustainability. Its extraction and combustion still contribute to climate change. A shift to renewable energy is necessary for a sustainable future. A quiet revolution is underway in the energy landscape. Renewable energy sources are experiencing unprecedented growth. This shift marks a turning point in our relationship with energy. Renewables are inexhaustible, cleaner, and more equitably distributed. From solar and wind to hydropower and geothermal, nature offers diverse solutions. The rise of renewables is a global movement. This transformation is reshaping energy markets and fostering collaboration. Solar energy has emerged as a leading contender in decarbonizing energy. Its abundance and environmental friendliness make it ideal. Solar photovoltaic technology has advanced, reducing costs and improving efficiency. Solar panels are now common on rooftops and in fields. Solar thermal technologies utilize the sun's heat for various applications. Concentrated solar power plants generate intense heat for electricity. Solar-powered desalination offers freshwater solutions in arid regions. Solar energy is a clean and sustainable pathway for the future. Wind energy, harnessed by towering turbines, symbolizes clean energy. Wind turbines convert kinetic energy into electricity. Wind energy is clean, renewable, and widely available. Advancements in technology have increased energy capture and reduced costs. Offshore wind energy holds immense potential. Stronger ocean winds lead to higher energy yields. Offshore wind farms have minimal visual impact on land. Offshore wind energy is poised to play a significant role. Wind energy is a key player in meeting global energy demands. Solar and wind dominate, but other renewables offer complementary solutions. Hydropower, geothermal, biomass, and ocean energy diversify the energy mix. Hydropower harnesses water flow to generate electricity. Geothermal energy taps into Earth's heat for power. Biomass energy provides a renewable alternative for difficult-to-decarbonize sectors. Biofuels can be blended with conventional fuels. Ocean energy, including wave and tidal, holds significant potential. Wave energy converters capture kinetic energy of waves. Tidal energy plants utilize the rise and fall of tides. Ocean thermal energy conversion exploits temperature differences. Diverse renewables enhance energy security and sustainability. The economics of renewables, a paradigm shift in energy affordability. The economic landscape of renewable energy has undergone a dramatic transformation in recent years, with costs plummeting and competitiveness soaring. Once considered expensive and niche technologies, solar and wind power are now cost competitive with fossil fuels in many parts of the world, and in some cases, even cheaper. This remarkable cost reduction can be attributed to a confluence of factors, including technological advancements, economies of scale, supportive policies, and increased competition in the renewable energy sector. As the deployment of renewable energy technologies has ramped up, manufacturing costs have declined, efficiency has improved, and financing has become more readily available. The levelized cost of electricity, or LCOE, a metric that compares the lifetime costs of different energy sources, reveals the economic viability of renewables. Solar and wind power consistently rank among the lowest cost sources of electricity generation, even without considering the environmental and health benefits they provide. Overcoming challenges, a collaborative path to a renewable future. The transition to a renewable energy future, while promising, is not without its challenges. Intermittency, grid integration, land use, and material sourcing are among the key hurdles that must be addressed to fully unlock the potential of renewable energy. The intermittency of solar and wind power, meaning their output fluctuates depending on weather conditions, poses challenges for grid stability. Energy storage solutions such as batteries, pumped hydro storage, and compressed air energy storage are crucial for smoothing out the variability of renewable energy sources and ensuring a reliable electricity supply. Integrating large amounts of renewable energy into existing electricity grids requires upgrades and modernization. Smart grids, equipped with advanced sensors, communication systems, and control algorithms, can optimize grid operations, balance supply and demand, and enhance the reliability and resilience of the electricity system. Land use considerations are also important for renewable energy projects. Solar and wind farms require significant land areas which can compete with other land uses, such as agriculture, conservation, and urban development. Careful planning, siting, and community engagement are essential for minimizing land use conflicts and ensuring the social acceptance of renewable energy projects. The sourcing of raw materials for renewable energy technologies, such as lithium for batteries, rare earth elements for wind turbine generators, and silicon for solar panels, raises concerns about environmental sustainability, social responsibility, and supply chain security. Recycling programs, responsible mining practices, and the development of alternative materials are crucial for mitigating these risks and ensuring the long-term viability of the renewable energy industry. Overcoming these challenges requires collaborative efforts from governments, industry, researchers, and communities. Supportive policies, research and development investments, technological innovations, and public awareness campaigns are all essential for accelerating the transition to a cleaner, more sustainable, and equitable energy future. As the world increasingly embraces renewable energy sources like solar and wind, a critical challenge emerges, addressing their intermittent nature. Unlike fossil fuel power plants, which can generate electricity on demand, solar and wind power depend on the whims of nature. The sun doesn't always shine, and the wind doesn't always blow, creating fluctuations in energy supply that can challenge the stability of electricity grids. This is where energy storage takes center stage, acting as a buffer between energy generation and consumption, ensuring a reliable and resilient electricity supply. Energy storage technologies act like giant rechargeable batteries, absorbing excess electricity when generation exceeds demand and releasing it when demand outstrips supply. This ability to store energy for later use is crucial for smoothing out the peaks and troughs of renewable energy generation, making it possible to integrate large amounts of solar and wind power into the electricity grid without compromising reliability. The benefits of energy storage extend beyond grid stability. It can also enhance energy efficiency, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and improve the resilience of electricity systems to disruptions. By storing excess energy generated during periods of low demand, energy storage can reduce the need to ramp up fossil fuel power plants, which are often less efficient and more polluting. Moreover, energy storage can enhance the resilience of electricity systems to extreme weather events or other disruptions. By providing backup power during outages, energy storage can help keep critical infrastructure such as hospitals, data centers, and transportation systems operational, enhancing community resilience and minimizing the economic and social impacts of power disruptions. Smart grids orchestrating the energy symphony. The transition to a cleaner, more sustainable energy future requires not only new energy sources, but also a smarter, more responsive electricity grid. Traditional electricity grids, designed for a centralized generation model with predictable demand patterns, are ill-equipped to handle the variability and decentralization of renewable energy sources. Enter smart grids, a transformative technology that promises to revolutionize how we manage and distribute electricity. Smart grids utilize digital technologies, advanced sensors, and intelligent control systems to optimize grid operations, enhance efficiency, and integrate renewable energy sources seamlessly. Unlike traditional grids, which rely on one-way communication from power plants to consumers, smart grids enable two-way communication, allowing for real-time monitoring and control of energy flow. This two-way communication enables demand response programs where consumers can adjust their energy usage based on price signals or grid conditions, reducing peak demand and improving grid stability. For instance, smart appliances could automatically adjust their energy consumption based on electricity prices, shifting energy-intensive tasks to times when demand is lower or renewable energy generation is higher. Smart grids also facilitate the integration of distributed energy resources such as rooftop solar panels, home energy storage systems, and electric vehicle charging stations. By enabling these distributed energy resources to communicate with the grid, smart grids can coordinate their operations, optimize energy flow, and enhance the reliability and resilience of the electricity system. Moreover, smart grids can improve the efficiency of electricity delivery by reducing line losses, optimizing voltage levels, and proactively identifying and addressing potential grid issues. Beyond the horizon emerging energy technologies. As we stand at the cusp of a new energy era, the pursuit of cleaner, more efficient and sustainable energy solutions continues to drive innovation. Beyond the familiar landscape of solar panels, wind turbines and smart grids, a new generation of energy technologies is emerging, promising to further transform how we power our world. From the depths of the ocean to the heart of the atom, these cutting-edge technologies hold the potential to revolutionize energy production, storage and consumption, propelling us towards a future where energy is abundant, affordable and environmentally benign. Fusion power, often hailed as the holy grail of energy, has long tantalized scientists with its promise of near-limitless clean energy. Unlike nuclear fission, which splits atoms, fusion mimics the processes that power the sun, fusing atomic nuclei to release immense amounts of energy. Fusion reactions produce no greenhouse gases or long-lived radioactive waste, offering a potentially game-changing solution to our energy needs. While significant technical challenges remain, international collaborations like the ITER project are making steady progress towards achieving practical fusion power, bringing this dream closer to reality. Another promising frontier in energy research lies in harnessing the power of nanotechnology. Nanomaterials, with their unique properties and incredibly small size, offer exciting possibilities for enhancing energy efficiency, improving energy storage, and developing new energy sources. For instance, researchers are exploring the use of nanomaterials in solar cells to improve their efficiency and reduce manufacturing costs. Nanotechnology is also playing a role in developing next-generation batteries with higher energy density, faster charging times, and longer lifespans, paving the way for the widespread adoption of electric vehicles and renewable energy storage. Beyond these specific technologies, a broader trend in energy innovation involves the convergence of different disciplines such as biotechnology, information technology, and material science. This interdisciplinary approach is leading to the development of hybrid energy systems that combine the strengths of different energy sources, storage technologies, and intelligent control systems to create more efficient, resilient, and sustainable energy solutions. For instance, researchers are exploring the potential of integrating solar panels, batteries, and electric vehicle charging infrastructure into a single intelligent system that can optimize energy use, reduce costs, and enhance grid stability. Shaping a sustainable energy future, a shared responsibility. The transition to a sustainable energy future is not merely a technological challenge, it's a societal imperative that demands a collective effort from governments, businesses, communities, and individuals. The choices we make today will determine the energy landscape of tomorrow, shaping not only how we power our world, but also the health of our planet and the well-being of future generations. Embracing a sustainable energy future requires a fundamental shift in our energy consumption patterns, a commitment to energy efficiency, and a willingness to invest in the technologies and policies that will accelerate the transition to a cleaner, more equitable energy system. Governments play a crucial role in setting the policy framework for a sustainable energy future. This includes enacting policies that incentivize renewable energy deployment, phase out fossil fuel subsidies, promote energy efficiency standards, and invest in research and development of clean energy technologies. Carbon pricing mechanisms, such as carbon taxes or cap-and-trade systems, can create economic incentives for reducing greenhouse gas emissions and shifting towards cleaner energy sources. International cooperation is also vital for addressing the global nature of climate change and ensuring a coordinated approach to energy transition. Businesses, as key drivers of innovation and economic growth, have a responsibility to embrace sustainable practices and invest in clean energy solutions. This includes reducing their own energy consumption through efficiency measures, transitioning their operations to renewable energy sources, and developing and deploying innovative clean energy technologies. Consumers are also increasingly demanding sustainable products and services, creating market incentives for businesses to adopt more environmentally responsible practices. Communities play a vital role in shaping a sustainable energy future by promoting energy conservation, supporting local renewable energy projects, and advocating for policies that advance clean energy goals. Community-based initiatives such as community solar gardens or energy efficiency programs can empower citizens to participate in the energy transition and reap its benefits. Education and outreach programs can raise awareness about energy issues, promote energy conservation behaviors, and foster a culture of sustainability. Individuals too have a role to play in shaping a sustainable energy future through their everyday choices. Simple actions such as reducing energy consumption at home, choosing energy-efficient appliances, and supporting businesses that prioritize sustainability can collectively make a significant difference. By embracing a more mindful and responsible approach to energy consumption, we can contribute to a cleaner, healthier, and more sustainable energy future for all. Our exploration of energy, from the fundamental forces that govern it to the complex systems that produce and deliver it, has brought us to a critical juncture. We stand at an energy crossroads, facing a choice that will shape the future of our planet and the well-being of generations to come. The path we choose, the energy sources we embrace, and the way we consume energy will determine the course of the 21st century and beyond. The legacy of fossil fuels, while instrumental in driving human progress, has come at a steep price. Climate change, air pollution, and geopolitical instability are just a few of the challenges we face as a result of our dependence on these finite and polluting energy sources. The science is clear. Continuing on our current trajectory is not sustainable. We must chart a new course, one that leads to a cleaner, more sustainable, and equitable energy future. The good news is that we have the knowledge, the technologies, and the resources to make this transition. Renewable energy sources, once considered a niche alternative, have matured into viable and increasingly affordable options, capable of powering our homes, businesses, and industries without jeopardizing the health of our planet. From the boundless energy of the sun and the wind to the geothermal heat beneath our feet, nature provides a diverse and inexhaustible portfolio of clean energy solutions. The transition to a sustainable energy future is not without its challenges. Intermittency, grid integration, affordability, and public acceptance are just a few of the hurdles we must overcome to fully realize the potential of renewable energy. However, these challenges are not insurmountable. By embracing innovation, fostering collaboration, and implementing smart policies, we can navigate this transition and create a brighter energy future. Addressing the intermittency of renewable energy sources like solar and wind power requires investing in energy storage solutions, such as batteries, pumped hydro storage, and compressed air energy storage. These technologies act like giant rechargeable batteries, absorbing excess electricity when generation exceeds demand and releasing it when demand outstrips supply, smoothing out the peaks and troughs of renewable energy production and ensuring a reliable electricity supply. Modernizing our electricity grids is essential for integrating large amounts of renewable energy and enabling a more decentralized and resilient energy system. Smart grids, equipped with advanced sensors, two-way communication systems, and intelligent control algorithms, can optimize grid operations, balance supply and demand, and enhance the reliability and resilience of the electricity system. Addressing the affordability of renewable energy requires a multifaceted approach that includes continuing to drive down the costs of renewable energy technologies through research and development, economies of scale, and supportive policies. Carbon pricing mechanisms such as carbon taxes or cap-and-trade systems can create a level playing field by internalizing the environmental costs of fossil fuels and making renewable energy sources more cost-competitive. The energy choices we make today will determine the world we bequeath to future generations. Will we continue down a path of dependence on finite and polluting fossil fuels? Or will we seize the opportunity to create a cleaner, more sustainable and equitable energy future powered by renewable resources? The choice is ours, and the time to act is now. The transition to a sustainable energy future is not merely a technological challenge, it's a moral imperative. We have a responsibility to future generations to leave them a planet that is healthy, vibrant, and capable of supporting life in all its diversity. Embracing renewable energy is not just about reducing our impact on the environment, it's about creating a more just and equitable world for all. The energy future is not predetermined, it's a future we must actively shape through our choices, our actions, and our unwavering commitment to a sustainable path. By embracing innovation, fostering collaboration, and demanding bold action from our leaders, we can create a world where clean, affordable, and sustainable energy powers our lives and safeguards our planet for generations to come. The power to choose our energy future is in our hands. Let's make it a future worthy of our children and grandchildren.